My default microphone is my Yeti. Oh, I gotta wait for somebody to come in here to even see if I'm gonna be doing this fucking live. My microphone wasn't working in the last one, but it's plugged in. But it did say something weird when I moved it. It said something about like it doesn't recognize this USB device. If you guys can even hear me, probably fucking lip syncing up in this bitch right now. Don't move it then. Oh, you heard me? All right. What up, Matt? What up, my eyes were. Yeah, I did. Well, I mean, I got in position for the video, but I didn't move it until after somebody had said something. I went to move it, and it said something about doesn't recognize this USB. What up, three fingers? All right, so here, guys, the more that I'm looking at the reality, like it's a what up, T, like it's a game being played. The more I see it everywhere, it happens constantly. There's a lot of weird things that would happen in life. And I'd always say, why the fuck does that always happen to me? Why the fuck does that always happen to me? And you could say the brain's great at tormenting humans for no reason, but I think it's deeper than that. I think we get played by these entities. It's been all right, JC, living in a fucking shitty video game as a fucking randomly generated character, but yeah, it's been all right, I guess. Not too good lately. I've been out of gas, man. I don't know, the past couple of days I just been sleeping all day. I ain't got no fucking gas in me. Like I got wiped out, got hit by like energy weapons or something. Fucking body started vibrating and shit. Fucking foot started vibrating. It's like fucking vibrate for like 10 seconds and then it would stop, and then it would start vibrating again for like 10 seconds. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know what's going on, but so these entities play humanity, and they do the same things to us that we would do to NPCs in a video game, you could say. Like they treat us like dog shit. We get played, tormented, struggled, and it's all done for fun and sport. Like we get tormented for sport. It's really just for entities to laugh at type of shit. And you could see it in sleep paralysis. Why doesn't anybody ever get paralyzed and an angel walks into the room and soothes them or grants them health? Or no, it's always some like demon saying, it's always something evil. How come when succubuses attack people, like mid-sex, you're banging a hutch, she turns into your grandma? Like this is something somebody trolling you would do, or somebody that's fucking with you would do. Like these things play us. We're a joke to them. They laugh at us. They torment us. They change our words so that we look stupid. They play us like a video game. I can give you one example. So my nose will not get itchy for a year, but the second that I have oil or filth or shit or grime on both of my hands and I can't touch my face, guess what happens? And it doesn't just get kind of itchy. The motherfucker gets so fucking itchy, it's unbearable that I have to scratch it. That's an example of us being fucked with. Your nose don't never itch. But that second you got to use both hands to carry that fucking heavy load, man, that motherfucker's so damn itchy, it's driving you crazy. We get toyed with as humans. We get fucked with constantly. That's our whole existence, is to get fucked with. What would that mean? We're a video game. We're being played. Felt like shit and barely feel like moving. Dude, these past couple days just, man, I think I slept for 8 hours, woke up, took a piss, and went back to sleep again for 6 hours. Like, crazy. I just, man, the past couple of days, I just been energy fucking drained. Anything these days. What up, Epic Tiny Frog? I had the worst demonic nightmare last week and woke up at 3 a.m. feeling cold and so scared. Isn't that great? JC, when was the last time you had a great angelic dream where you were just soothed and comforted and loved and cared for, hugged? Never, bro. Sometimes synchronicity, that's not your job as a human. Your job as a human is to be suffered and tormented all the time. That's the game. And it's always going to be that. You can't change Grand Theft Auto into Echo the Dolphin. You know what I'm saying? If it's Grand Theft Auto, if it's like the game is we torment these human character creatures and laugh at them, that's all it's ever going to be. Yeah, I know. We have an unfortunate existence in my philosophy, but mine's observable. Humans suffer all the time. Weird shit happens that struggles us all the time. If you're a dude that struggles with road rage, guess what's going to happen to you constantly? The reality is going to become alive like the Truman Show, and people are going to fucking cut you off and piss you off and slam on their brakes in front of you. And I'm telling you, man, I've seen this shit. I've been researching and studying reality my whole life. It's everywhere. When once you see it, oh, these things fuck with us, and they have powers. They could drive you crazy. You can call them spells, but it's like in a video game when you click add the itchy nose spell to this character and our nose gets itchy. It's like that. They can add things to you. They can cast spells on you to make your life miserable. Sometimes, oh yeah, synchronicity is a great example of this being a simulation. Like, how else could things line up like that constantly? That's ridiculous. This place is a simulation. And the sim gamers seem to be telling me that pretty well, like in my personal life. Maybe because I make YouTube videos spreading the truth. They're like, oh, you want to spread the truth? Here's the truth. Go tell it, motherfucker. We're going to show you even in your personal life how we can make things line up synchronistically and make you look at the clock exactly every fucking time at 1:17, 11:17, 11:44, all these same fucking numbers all the time. What is that? It's just like they're showing me we can play you. We can play you. That's what they're showing me. I thought it was the only me that itch thing happens. No, dude, that happens to anybody that it would piss off, which is most people. It's like, dude, my nose don't never itch. Never itches. But then the second I can't itch that motherfucker, man, not only does it itch, but it itches worse than it's ever itched. I need sandpaper to itch that motherfucker. What up, Adam? So tired of having to experience this bad and nasty shit. I can't remember the last time I was happy. I get moments of happiness throughout my day, little moments, but that's it. My overall resting state's sort of not content. That's the human condition. That's why we always want more. And then we're put into a non-content form and then given all these carrot on a sticks to chase to feel better. Oh, I'll get a better looking girlfriend. No, I'll get a better car. No, I'll get a better house. I'll get a better. Because we're never content where we're at. It takes a very special kind of soul to go and just relax where they are. What up, Cosme? I'm about to spend 32 hours flying back to UK. It's going to be NPC Central. Oh, well, at least your dick hasn't fallen off, Adam. Think about it like that. You know, today could have been the day your dick fell off. You know, so just know it can always get worse. That's a good way to comfort you through a bad torture chamber. Just to know it can always get worse. It's such a this reality is such a torture chamber that as tormented characters in the game, we seek other characters that have also been tormented to make us feel more better. I'm not the only one suffering. We literally get comfort knowing other motherfuckers are suffering. The same torture we are. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I accidentally became an online gambling addict and lost like all my money yesterday. It always gets worse. Oh no, JC. That addiction is put into you by them. That's why I say, but they can cast spells on you. Addiction's one of them. They cast addiction onto you and fuck your life up. It's not even about they don't give a fuck about the gambling, or maybe they themselves are the gamblers and they're working through you or playing you in those moments. And they're the ones trying, and they don't give a fuck if you lose all your money. They just jump in another body and gamble him to death. You know, it could be that. But I think addiction, what we call addiction, it's not what we want. Half the time, people, not 90% of the time, people that are addicted to substance, they themselves don't want the addiction. That's like a spell that gets casted on you so that you'll keep using it because they use the drugs through you. They're the ones. They don't care if they use your body up until you're some crippled, weird looking meth head. They don't care. You're just a tool to them. Don't manifest dicks. That would be a horrible day, right? Like everybody that watches my channel has definitely seen me sad, but you would never see me as sad as the day that my dick fell off. That may be the same day that my head gets blown off. Please don't do that to me, gamers. I'm just kidding. Actually, having my dick fall off would be great. Ugh. Just so they won't do it to me. Oh my God. What up, Azrag? Damn, dude, I ain't seen Dip in a minute, man. Have you guys seen Dip? I ain't seen him in a minute, bro. I owe him an apology. So many profound golden nuggets you've hit me with since I started watching your vids, bro. Thank you for what you do. You're welcome, Bio Cretan. I love doing what I do. I love spreading truth, and I love telling people the real truth. And I don't care if it. Oh, I do care. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I don't care if it hurts their feelings because, well, no, I do care that it hurts their feelings. But if you put that on the tipping scale of, but is giving them the truth more important, then I don't care if it hurts their feelings. I got to give them the truth. I'm the truth man. That's my whole job in this existence. So many, you're welcome, dude. I also lost a fair amount gambling on the UFC, for fuck's sakes. Fuck, the UFC's one you don't want to fuck with, bro, because you don't know, man. I've seen too many moments where Matt Serra knocks out fucking GSP type shit, and I'm like, bro, I would never put money on a fight because in a fist fight, bro, honestly, you could take a drunkard out of a bar that can, strong guy, let's say bricklayer guy, and throw him in the UFC, and he could get lucky and catch somebody on the button and knock their fucking soul out of their body. So the only time I feel happy and content is when I'm working out. I guess yeah, dude, me too, sort of, Oz. Well, it's not even that I'm happier. So I like being at the gym because I like moving heavy weights. I like lifting. It makes like when it's tight on my joints and stuff, it feels good to me. And I like having the pump. And obviously there's beautiful women at the gym of all ages. I mean, we see women in their 60s that still look great, that are fit and still have a pretty face. But there's a lot of beautiful women at the gym. So there's that. I enjoy the blood. I enjoy being gas. I enjoy sort of pushing myself. But I don't know if I'm happy at the gym. I'll say it's happy's a weird word for me now, dude. I don't know. Happy's weird. It's like happy. I'm content at the gym. I sort of enjoy it a little bit. I don't know if I'd call it happy, but what am I? I get little tiny moments of happiness throughout the day. I mean, if some girl walked up to me at the gym and said, "You look really good. You're in great shape," that might make me happy for a minute. I be like, "Damn, I'm fucking still working, still doing it, boys." Something like that might make me happy or smile. But I'm not like actually happy when I'm working out. I'm actually pissed off. I'm imagining like my father beat me up and beat up my brothers, and it just gives me anger to lift heavy. I just wish we could have a chance to defend ourselves from. Yeah, me too. Well, we say that, JC, but then what if we're presented that opportunity? It's like 25 feet tall. And it's like, okay, just like smashes us. That would suck. That would suck too. But not dealing with it really fucking is annoying too. I diagnosed with more heart issues. Oh God. I'm definitely am going to take myself out on my own terms soon. I'm sorry to hear that, Cosme, but if that's your choice, that's your choice. If there's anything I can do to help you out, let me know. If mine was only a player or broker, do you have any relatable friends in real life, Chris? What do you mean by relatable, and what kind of way? People I enjoy being around? Are you saying like other crazy conspiracy theorists? All my brothers are sort of conscious. Like I could talk to all of them. And any of my friends are sort of open. I don't dog my friends with philosophy. Like if I'm hanging out with Dawn, I'm not going to sit there and say, Dawn, this is a hell realm. Dawn, we're in misery. Dawn, this is all pointless. Like Dawn's an amazing human and she smiles enough. I don't want to make her depressed. You know what I'm saying? So I also know my limits. I'm not one of those people like show you the whites of their eyes all day. Like I know how to be a normal human and get along with people, but I have people I can talk to and I have people I can hang out with. I hit my coworkers up. I hit up my coworkers all the time. I hit up my nephews. I hit people up all the time, but everybody's just so goddamn fucking busy. Everybody's so fucking busy or exhausted from being busy. It's bizarre. It's such a slave system that you can't even get family to come together. I hate this place. Anyways, fuck this reality. True happy was the wrong word. Yeah, it's just not really the wrong. I know what you mean, Osric. I know what you mean. Happy is, but it does make I enjoy it though. I got like I'm looking forward to going to the gym later. But I've been having healing issues lately. I'm just not healing as fast as I normally do. And this left shoulder's been kind of giving me issues, and I'm not able to do my chest workout because my left shoulder's been bothering me. And it's like, all right, man, it's been a fucking week now. Can this shit, heal up? What's up, Chris? What up, ESO? How you doing? Rat race. Dip is it. What up, Dip? Where are you, dude? I've been waiting. I called for you actually on this stream. I was like, yo, man, has anyone seen Dip? And you just appeared, bro. I actually was asking for you earlier. So, dude, I think I stood you up, didn't I? We were supposed to have a conversation or something, and I totally forgot. I mean, I smoke a lot of weed, dude. I'm sorry. And totally forgot about it. And then like a week later, I was like, wait a second, I was supposed to talk to Dip. I was wondering if you could do psychology on me on my stream. Can we if you're willing, can we set a specific date and do that? Because I got problems that I want to talk about, things that I struggle with, like, procrastination, laziness, just things I don't want to talk about right now because that's going to ruin it. But things that I deal with, if you'd be willing to do that, that'd be really cool. Rat in a cage. Yeah, despite all our rage, I sometimes find myself funny how normal I can act in public and around people and not going crazy knowing what I know about this reality. Yeah, it puts you in this sort of third person perspective, you see how your life is sort of a video game or I don't know how to explain it, but I know what you mean, JC. Benching gives me left shoulder pain. I started using dumbbell and it feels a little better. So I like the butterfly machine. I just like the butterfly machine because it really works out your whole chest, like everything. I'm actually not, and it's funny. Check this out, Osric. I'm not a fan of benching because benching is what fucked my shoulder up. That's where I got my first permanent injury when I was 24. Ended up getting through that after about 10 years of suffering. But so somebody was on the butterfly machine and I went and I used the incline bench machine. That's where you just sit and it's basically a bench, except you're pushing sort of up. And right when I didn't even have a lot of weight. I think I had like 100 pounds on there, maybe like 130 or something, just very light. And both my shoulders, I heard that. You hear, you know the sound if you've had shoulder injuries, that like rubber bands popping or something. I don't know how to explain it, but and I was like, oh, finished the set, but my shoulder's hurting. Ever since then, this one. That's why I say, man, fuck benching. Benching's not good for your body or something. Struggling with constipation in this hell room. Oh my God. All right. So ESO, drink about a half a gallon of water and then go do some cardio. If you could jog or run or jump rope, anything that's causing the impact, believe it or not, those physical impacts of walking and stuff help your digestive system. Let's chat about it over Discord. I prefer psych one-on-one mostly for legal purposes, but I'd love to chat via Discord on your stream sometimes. General topic psych, but not therapy. But I want people to see it so they can see that maybe it would help them too. There's got to be a way around that. We could just talk. I could just ask you questions. We won't call a psychologist. I'll just tell you, like, okay, well, how would you deal with a guy that's dealing with depression? And you could talk, like it doesn't have to be, Chris, I see you have a fucking, I don't know, like a penis envy issue. That's your issue. You need to quit thinking about the size of your pecker so much. You know, and it got to be so like movie scene type shit. But whatever you're down to do, I'm down to do. If you message you same day as stream on Discord, I can tell you if and when I can hop on. Can't schedule in advance these days, unfortunately. Busy, busy. That's the price you pay, though, to be financially successful in the Matrix, constantly busy. Dip, let me ask you something, because you're pretty well off financially, you could say. Do you think you have more or less stresses than somebody that's homeless? I've been around homeless people and I've been around business owners. Do you guys know who's actually more insane? Oh man, drink calm, magnesium citrate, take psyllium husk. Psyllium husk, what's that? Drink calm, magnesium nitrate. Magnesium's always good to take. We can just talk. Yeah, fuck yeah. Avoid bread and dense foods. What does psyllium husk do? Yeah, I don't know either. I never. What's psyllium husk? I'm like coconut husks or something. Thanks, Chris. I'm burn relic. I'll try those things. I think I have more. Way more. Way more, dude. What kind of therapist are you, dude? It's all I remember realizing this a long time ago too, probably in my teens or whatever. I realized that the adults that work constantly, like the dudes that had, businesses or were trying to get a business going, or, we're working 60 to 80 hours a week, were way more stressed out and enslaved than the homeless person. And it's funny, we'll be driving past the homeless person in our very expensive, turbo diesel truck going, oh, poor guy. Poor guy. In reality, he should be looking at you and going, poor slave. That dude's stressed, struggling, and worried constantly. I don't worry about anything over here sitting on this curb. I mean, sure, the weather gets bad sometimes, or the mosquitoes get bad every once in a while, but those are my worries. The weather getting bad, and then I don't have to worry about my mortgage, my insurance payments, my fucking, every fucking worry that a, in quotes, normal human would have, or slave system participant. I'm actually a research consultant, and I did recreational hypnosis on the side, which later became a hypnotherapy practice, and now I'm getting my PsyD to become a full-time therapist. Yeah, that's probably what I should have been, was a therapist, but I think I would have been a great therapist. I think I would have been an amazing therapist, but I'm very blessed to be from a social democratic country, so I could choose to move back and lead a more siesta-esque, culture-filled, restful life whenever. Are you the one that runs that blog? I feel badly for Americans who can't just chill because of capital. Yeah, dude. So, Dip, have you been to America? You've been to America for sure, right? For you, is it a culture shock to hang out around a bunch of paranoid schizophrenics? Like when when somebody from Japan or Malaysia or China or Taiwan or fucking, man, when they come to America, bro, culture shock's a real thing. People don't realize that's an actual thing. It's not just some word people use for, oh, they were so different than us. Like, really, people get freaked out when they're that culturally shocked. Oh shit, boys! I think a storm's coming in. I take it. Talking to you, then we're the same age, and I'm getting. Yeah, you and Dip had a bunch of back and forth before. People look real bloated in the States. Oh, they are, dude. They are bloated. They're full of fucking weird chemicals, and people in the United States look hella bloated, but they are. Everybody's bloated. Everybody's bloated. Everybody gets inflammation. It's because our leaders, for some reason, just think it's a good idea to call off the population slowly with chemicals and poison. But it's an unfortunate truth, but that's what's happening. Go to the cereal aisle. Go to the cereal aisle or the snack aisle and find me food. Not good, healthy food. Find me food, period. Find me food at the fucking cereal. There's no food there. It's all cardboard with flavoring, everything. It's all unhealthy. It all increases inflammation. It all It's full of fucking chemicals that pass the blood-brain barrier, cause joint pain, just inflammation. Inflammation is all I need to say. That causes all health issues. So, walk through the Walmart, look at the people, 90% of blue. But yeah, man, I don't want to hear this fucking tap in my whole damn stream, bro. Tap. Fuck your little taparoo, bitch. Fuck your little taparoo old bitch ass thing. Tap. Taparoo. This is going to be a long video, man. I made quite a few clips for this next one, dude. I'm going to try and stay away from nonsense clips because I included a lot of nonsense clips in my AI videos because, well, these clips cost credits. Credits cost money. But since they changed VEO to free production for Prime users, I have no excuse to be including any filler clips. So I sort of feel obligated to use it because, like I said, I'm not doing well financially. If I'm paying to make the fucking videos, you know, if I'm making clips, like I gotta use it, bro. You know? Yeah, 90% of people are fine. I'm probably gonna end up wrapping this one up, dude, because that fucking window unit's too fucking loud. Sometimes my best odds work is spending time on since we. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up, guys. That thing's annoying the fuck out of me, but for that one song, not the rap version that cuts off the beat. What? Southern Rock for which one? Oh, you guys can't hear the clickety clack? Oh, good. I do got my gain turned down, and I got my mic right here, so I'm close to it. You guys can't hear that? Oh, good. Oh, okay, good. I got a window unit here. Wait. So, what were you talking about, Matt? Oh, no, that's T. I'm sorry, I said Matt. T. I should have used a Southern Rock one for which one? Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm making a new one. I'm including a bunch of different styles. I like all the different styles. Man, it is pouring. It is fucking pouring down rain all of a sudden. I'm trying to remember the name of the one that had the frogs. Oh, the one, Ignorance is Bliss. You said in my CD I should have used the Southern version. I love that rap version that came out so good. And the dude says the shit. I love that part. That's what made it good. I told you that in the fucking Discord. I said, bro, what made that rap song good, or the rap version good, was that it cuts out. Does it? No, it doesn't. Does it cut out? Oh, you're okay. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it doesn't finish saying, but you get the idea of what he's saying. It does kind of cut out a little bit. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but it still sounds really good. It still sounds good. But yeah, you're right. That did annoy me a little bit. I was like, why doesn't he finish saying the fucking word? You know, but it still sounded really dope. But you really like the Southern versions? Which one would you say? Like the very first one on the song? Because I think there was like a couple Southern versions on there. These fucking koi fish ones look really cool. So yeah, you're going to see a whole bunch of new styles you probably never seen in my videos. I went and researched every video type style that there is pretty much, and basically made at least a prompt or two in almost every style that exists. A couple styles I really like, so I did more than one prompt with them, but yeah, you're right. It was still good though. It still came out pretty good though. I'm getting better at the prompts too, making them sound proper, adding in the little details. I'm learning all the right things to say. I actually liked a lot of the songs on Soul Recycler. The country song came out really good. Every song on there came out good, but I didn't make the versions video of that one. Oh, the Eric Dubé one. I felt bad about that. I should have asked him before even. I should actually take his name off that. Didn't just leave who built it, but it was sort of inspired by one of his videos, the whole like boat thing. So I thought, should I give him credit? Because I didn't. Well, I don't know. I just made it, but I included. I know he lives in Taiwan and he likes rap, so I included 2 Taiwan raps, actual rap in Taiwan, and then I included one in the middle that's in English. Same subject. A little bit of a different song. Fucking fruit fly found its way into my room. Perfect. Motherfucker. How did you get in here? Fuck you. Anyways, Soul Recycler had a few good songs on there. Little Heavens was sort of just one I made quick. I'm not a huge fan of those, but I wanted to include like a Beatles type song or an oldies type song on that one. Flat Earth is a flat screen. Question, is dream/nightmares real in any way? I don't know. You'd have to define real. You would have to define real. Is what we're doing right now as conscious entities real? Then no, dreams are not real. They're something else. They're like some weird, I don't know, liquid form of reality. It's going pretty well. Dip on my last year of Master Pro exam. Is water wet? It sure is. Water wet. That's a weird thing. Is water wet? No, well, water's water. Is it wet? I don't know. It makes things wet. That's a weird question. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely wet because you got to touch it to get wet. Yep. And when my balls smell like sweat and I got to take a shower, I use water to wet them all up and scrub them. Why am I talking about my balls? What happened here? I forgot. I lost my train of thought. I was focused on VEO for just 1 sec. I got to get this shit going because there's probably 1,000 clips I have to upscale, and it takes a long fucking time. If I just downloaded the clips at 720p, it's instantly. I can download them instantly, but if I upscale them to 1080, it takes a little bit, man. You know, you can say like a minute for each 5 clips, but if I do, 200 clips, that's a lot. It adds up, dude, each time. It takes hours. It takes hours to do it. It's going pretty well. Good to hear. Fuck yeah. I'm glad you're becoming a goddamn psychologist instead of a psychiatrist. Psychiatrists are pill pushers. Psychologists are like, come to me and I'll tell you what you need to hear to fix your stupid little dumb fucking brain. Quit tormenting yourself with your own internal thoughts, you fucking idiot. Why are you telling yourself that? You're stupid. Oh, I just realized I'd be a bad psychologist. I would curse at my patients. I'd tell them they're dumb. I'd say, quit acting like a fucking idiot. You know better than to think this stupid shit, you fucking moron. That's what I would tell them. Use your fucking brain. Use the brain God gave you, you fucking idiot. But sir, it's the brain God gave me that's tormenting me. I know. Acknowledge that, idiot. You're never going to be happy. You're never going to be content. Deal with your discontentment, you son of a bitch. And then he would leave my office a new man. A sadistic coach, not Yeah, you're right. Man, maybe I'd make a bad one. My father wasn't the best teacher. His way of teaching was to beat it into you. and to torment you with negative comments. And if you even got chubby, his way of telling you to get healthy was to walk up and grab your fat in front of everybody and shake it and say, "You're fucking disgusting pig. Look at how fucking disgusting you are, you fucking pig. Like, goddamn, motherfucker, I'm just a chubby kid. Leave me alone, bro. I bet you ain't gonna grab my fat belly and do that when I'm an adult, motherfucker." And he didn't. He didn't. He had his opportunity to. What did he teach? Nothing. How to be violent and stupid and abusive. He did grow. If anybody that I knew in my life personally changed or grew, it was probably my father. Most people don't. They become stubborn, idiotic, or even grow into a worse person, which is the opposite of growing. My father actually grew and learned from his mistakes. Most people don't do that. Most people stay a piece of shit their whole life. So kudos to him. Download. Download again, motherfucker. All right, let's do this one. Bro, I ain't gonna front though. If I was a demon or a disembodied spirit or whatever they are, I'd probably fuck with human beings too. It'd be funny. It'd be funny, bro. Could you imagine? Especially some dude ain't had coochie in a minute, and you show up as a succubus, and he thinks he's banging like this hot chick, and then you turn into his fucking grandmammy. See the look on that dude's face? I'd probably fuck with people too. Did he apologize? Show remorse? He never apologized. He sort of said it like he said, "Manamu, I wasn't raised good. My mom was a weird person," he said. And she was beyond weird. She was psychotic, but that's just what he said to me at the time. My mother was a weird person. His father died very young. They went from well off to living in poverty. His mom lost her mind, raised her kids very bizarrely. She would tie them to the bed for 3 hours, come back to bloody wrists, put the dog at the food table and then put them at the dog's food and tell them to eat the dog's food instead. His mom was sadistic, but he never said like, "Yo, I did you wrong," or "I'm sorry." No, he was too tough. I have a family member who's like what you're describing. He mellowed out and apologized when he was a grandfather. Super sad. Yep. Yeah, it was pretty sad. I reconnected with him right before he died. Probably about 3 weeks before he died. I was going over there multiple times every week, sitting with him. He had cancer. He was almost 7 years into chemo at that point. Again, he was just, nobody else would have survived it. He was just really, really tough guy. And he refused to die, but it ripped his body to nothing. And then he had nothing left, and then he offed himself. Which, again, kudos. Takes a set of balls to do that. And then I had to go clean his brains up with my brother Tom. I thought that the police and ambulance and they did all that shit. No, yeah, you got to do it. Salve do Brazil. What up, JP Hen? What you went through as a baby with him and then cleaning his brains later, bro. Yeah, I realized I became really detached to do those things. I don't sit with them. I don't sit with them. I become detached. Yeah, it's too much. But life is ruthless. Get used to it. That's what it does to people. If it didn't do that to you yet, just wait. Give it time. It'll get you. It's human experience is vile. No soul should be forced to go through this. Watching one of your dogs die is a ridiculous thing to experience, let alone what could actually happen to you in this reality. Yeah, it's cold, guys. It's tough. I actually am going to wrap this one up, guys, because I'm getting hungry and I've got too much coffee in my guts. Too much acid and no food to use up the acid. So I'm going to wrap this one up. Love you guys. Thank you guys for coming. I still believe this reality is a simulation where humans get played, unfortunately. If you look at life from that perspective, you'll start to see the way a lot of religions sort of describe away what I'm saying in their own way. Again, I'm in 2025 and my name's Chris. I'm not in 20 BC and my name's not Jesus. I'm in today's world, so I got to talk from today's perspective. So when I say it in my version, nowadays people understand it better. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, guys. I love you guys. If there is such a thing as love, I think there is. I feel it. I know I want good for everybody watching. I want good to come to everybody, but I know bad's going to come to everybody, and that's what makes my eyes go dead. Anyways, I love you guys. Sorry, we're here. Catch you guys on the next one.